everybody, Justin with AmericanMuscle.com, and welcome to Hot Lap. Now, recently our friends from Shelby were kind enough to throw us the keys to one of their brand new prototype 2015 Shelby GTs, so we figured, hey, perfect opportunity to bring you guys a review. Now, for the most part, guys, my job certainly does not suck. However, there are a few days that tend to stand out from the rest. Days like today, for instance, when I get handed the keys to one of only a handful of prototype Shelby GTs in existence. My friends, the word work simply does not apply today. Shelby can easily be considered the King Midas of the automotive world, right? I mean, everything they touch turns to gold for the most part, but my point is, they basically know how to take a car to the next level and beyond. Full disclosure, guys, this car is a prototype and an expensive one at that. So when Shelby was kind enough to give us the keys for a few days, it was under the strict circumstance that we would not beat on this car and not do any burnout. So for that, I apologize. Up front here, guys, you can't help but notice this massive bulging carbon fiber hood, and if you happen to like hood vents, well, you're certainly in luck here with the Shelby GT. Also notice the very aggressive carbon fiber chin spoiler there, in addition to the single most polarizing part with this entire car, the love it or hate it upper and lower grills. Now, personally, I think the grills would have looked much better done up in black with this particular color scheme, but that's just me. Checking out the side of the car, of course, you will find more carbon fiber here with the lower rockers and splitters, in addition to wheel wells that are stuffed with so much automotive awesomeness, they should satisfy just about anyone. We're starting with 20-inch forged wheels from Shelby American, supplied by Weld Racing, ridiculous 6-piston wheelwoods up front, and yes, 6-piston wheelwoods in the rear. Is it totally overkill? Maybe. Do I care? Absolutely not. All right, guys, rounding out the rear of the car, you guessed it, more carbon fiber. We're looking at a carbon fiber rear wing here, deck lid panel featuring the iconic Shelby logo. And one of my favorite parts about the rear of the car here is this really cool rear diffuser, blending a little carbon with some of the body color. Looks really slick on the car, and more importantly, does a great job of framing up these iconic Shelby signature oval exhaust tips here, singing the sweet sounds of that Ford Racing by Borla exhaust. Aesthetically speaking, you do get a lot for your money, as we just saw. I mean, there's a lot going on with this car, but what else does that get you? Well, 627 horsepower certainly doesn't hurt. Woo! Now that experience was just brought to us by the Ford Performance TBS style blower, along with some other goodies from Ford Performance, including their cold air kit 4-set blower, in addition to this really nice short throw shifter. I do like this thing a lot with the MT82 here. They also have some half shafts from Ford Performance on the car, in addition to their handling pack, helping us get that power down to the ground. Shelby took the refined lines of the 2015 Mustang and did what they do best. They added the over-the-top styling and performance we've come to expect from the legendary brand. The scary thing is, this is just the start of Shelby's 2015 arsenal, with the Super Snake already being released and future projects in the works. We do want to thank our friends over at Shelby for giving us the keys to this amazing machine. It was certainly a blast. Kicking off this episode's Mustang news with a little bit of news from the future. At least that's what the automotive news publication is telling us. Now, they have just reported that the first refresh of the S550 will come in 2017 or 2018 here with the Mustang, and this will include a brand new front end in addition to a 10-speed automatic. So this is the first we're really hearing about the new stuff for the Mustang. Obviously, we have a long way to go yet. We're still only in the first and second years of the new chassis, but it is news to report to you guys. In addition to that, we are hearing that the Mach 1 will make its return by 2017 or possibly 2018 as well, so we have to keep our eyes peeled for that. Still no hard evidence of a GT500 though. However, with Ford releasing the GT350 here in the next few months, one could only imagine that they're going to shift their focus to the GT500, fingers crossed. In addition, I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard about the 7th annual American Muscle Mustang show by now. Hopefully a lot of you guys were actually there, but if you weren't, here's what you missed. We had over 3,000 Mustangs,
10,000 plus people. We raised $55,000 for Make-A-Wish this year, which was absolutely awesome. We had our first proposal, which is pretty interesting. We had a damn jet car there, which was awesome. And of course, in addition, we had our usual craziness, right? Burnout competition, drag races, revving competition, the Bama Dyno competition, and some big guest appearances thanks to Steve Saleen, Mr. Chip Foose himself, and Vaughn Gittin Jr. And if you weren't lucky enough to be there, don't worry, we've got you covered. Full arsenal of videos on our YouTube channel, American Muscle Videos.
What's up guys, Stephanie here, and this month I have with me some new items from Exedy that are available exclusively at American Muscle. We're looking at Exedy's Mach 500 Stage 3 and Mach 600 Stage 4 clutches that now come with a grooved pressure plate. These are the same Mach 500 and Mach 600 clutches that you guys already know, but the difference lies in the grooved pressure plate, which offers more holding power than the standard smooth pressure plate. Now this means that these clutches will be able to hold more torque than the traditional Stage 3 and Stage 4 clutches can, and all without a huge jump in price. Just like I mentioned, these clutches come in two stages, Stage 3 and Stage 4, for all Mustangs ranging from 2001 to 2015. Stage 3 is still for the lightly modified Mustangs, while Stage 4 tends to be a better option for the guys running forced induction or that have heavily built NA cars. Now both of these clutches perform well on the street or the track. So you guys can now head back to the site and check out these Exedy Grooved Mach 500 Stage 3 and Grooved Mach 600 Stage 4 clutches that are available exclusively at AmericanMuscle.com.
All right, guys, that's gonna wrap up this episode of Hot Lap. Again, I wanna thank each and every one of you guys who came out for our 7th annual American Muscle Mustang show. Again, it was a huge success, over $55,000 raised for Make-A-Wish, and we couldn't have done it without you. So again, thank you very much. Now guys, you're gonna wanna keep it right here at American Muscle Videos for future episodes of Hot Lap. We got some great stuff coming your way, including tours of BBK and Roush. We got the beat on some cars on both locations, so you're gonna wanna check that out. And with SEMA right around the corner, you know we're gonna have some craziness coming up for that as well. So in the meantime, I'm out of here again. Thanks for watching, and for all things Mustang, keep it right here at AmericanMuscle.com.